Zenitsu Agatsuma has always been the comic relief in Demon Slayer, a coward who screamed at the sight of danger. The only time we saw his true power was when he fell asleep. But by the end of Season 4, Episode 7, something changed. Zenitsu became serious, his tone darkened, his entire personality shifted. This wasn't just a small change, it was a complete transformation. No more crying, no more running away. Zenitsu became a warrior with a purpose. But what happened that made him this way? To understand Zenitsu's transformation, we need to go back to a crucial moment in Episode 7. And yes, there will be major spoilers from Demon Slayer Season 5, so watch at your own risk. This story actually doesn't start with Zenitsu. It starts with another character, Kaigaku. If you've watched Demon Slayer, you probably remember Kaigaku as Zenitsu's senior disciple under their master, Jigoro Kuwajima, the former Thunder Hashira. But before he became a demon slayer, Kaigaku was just a boy trying to survive. And in Episode 7, we learned something shocking. Kaigaku was responsible for the deaths of innocent children. Back when Kaigaku was younger, he lived in a temple under the care of Gyomei Himejima, the stone Hashira. Gyomei saw the orphans there as his family and protected them like a father. But Kaigaku, driven by fear and selfishness, betrayed them. One night, a demon approached the temple, and instead of fighting, instead of warning the others, Kaigaku made a deal. He told the demon, "Spare me, and I'll give you the children inside." The demon agreed, and as a result, everyone inside the temple was massacred, except for Kaigaku, who ran away. After this betrayal, Kaigaku realized something. In this world, the weak die, and only the strong survive. He decided to join the Demon Slayer Corps, where he trained under the same master as Zenitsu, Jigoro Kuwajima. But unlike Zenitsu, Kaigaku wasn't just arrogant. He hated Zenitsu. He believed Zenitsu was weak and undeserving of their master's attention. He bullied him constantly, always reminding him that he was better. But despite all his arrogance, Kaigaku still feared death. And that's why, when he encountered Upper Moon 1, Kokushibo, he made another selfish decision. Just like he did before. Instead of fighting Kokushibo, Kaigaku begged for his life. Kokushibo, sensing Kaigaku's potential, made him an offer. "Drink my blood and become a demon, but there was a condition. If you spill even a single drop of my blood, I will kill you." Kaigaku accepted. He drank the blood and officially betrayed the Demon Slayer Corps. But here's where things get even darker. The Demon Slayer Corps has a strict rule. If a former Hashira student betrays them and becomes a demon, the master must take responsibility by committing seppuku, a ritual suicide. Jigoro Kuwajima, the man who had devoted his life to training Zenitsu and Kaigaku, was forced to end his own life because of Kaigaku's betrayal. Seppuku is a brutal ritual from Japanese samurai culture. It involves stabbing a dagger into one's own stomach and cutting from left to right, slowly bleeding out in excruciating pain. If the suffering becomes unbearable, a second person, usually a trusted swordsman, beheads them to put them out of their misery. Jigoro, a man who once held the title of Thunder Hashira, was forced to go through this agonizing ritual. He died alone, not in battle, but by his own hand, because one of his students chose to become a demon. And here's the heartbreaking part. Zenitsu didn't even know about it until after it was already too late. Zenitsu learned about his master's death through his bird. The moment he heard the news, everything changed. For the first time, Zenitsu wasn't just sad, he was furious. But unlike before, he didn't scream, he didn't panic, and most importantly, he didn't pass out. Zenitsu finally understood what it meant to be a demon slayer. He wasn't just fighting to survive anymore, he was fighting to avenge his master. His usual innocence and fear, gone. The scared boy who ran from demons, gone. Now, he was focused, determined, and ready for revenge. And the biggest change? He no longer needed to fall asleep to be strong. He had awakened a new strength, one fueled by pain, loss, and justice. With Demon Slayer Season 5 on the horizon, we're about to see a completely different Zenitsu. He's not just a background character anymore, he's a warrior with a purpose. And if you're wondering what happens when Zenitsu finally faces Kaigaku, let's just say, it's going to be one of the most epic fights in Demon Slayer history. This is why Zenitsu became so serious. He's no longer just a scared boy who runs away. He is a fighter, one who carries the weight of his master's sacrifice. What do you think of Zenitsu's transformation? Do you like this new, serious version of him? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any Demon Slayer content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.